What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys today because we have some more information from deck building set Justice Breaker. Oh no, Justice Hunter. So, in Justice Hunter, we received our first wave of new cards. Of course, that was us looking at the archetype known as the Dragon Tail. Well, this time, today's video in discussion will be on the cute and adorable Yummy. Yes, the Yummy archetype. I cannot believe that Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally named an archetype Yummy. But this is also Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen crazier things get seen. I've seen crazier things get named. And Yummy itself, when I remember looking at the first monster, they said this archetype was going to have some fun with synchro summon. And I did get a sneak peek of some of the cards, and it definitely takes the whole synchro summon mechanic to a whole different level. And it's really crazy. So why don't we go ahead and we take a look at the Yummy archetype, because they're cute, they're adorable, and it's definitely giving me Madolce. And you'll start to see why I say such. So, the first monster up is Yummy's Cuppissy, or Cuppissy Yummy. So, this cute little adorable creature, no, this is literally its artwork. It's a little kitten in a cup. What appears to be jello? Like a little jello cup? So, Cuppy Yummy is a level 1 light attribute beast type monster with 0 attack, 1600 defense. You can only summon this card with its own effect once a turn, and you can use its second effect once per turn. So, if you control a Link 1 monster or a level 2 Synchro monster, you can summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one Yummy card from your deck to your hand, except for Cupsy Yummy. Or, if it was special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you can draw one card instead. Next is Cookie Yummy. This is a level 1 light attribute beast type monster with 1000 attack and 0 defense. You can use each of the following effects of this card's name once per turn. If you control a Link monster or a level 2 Synchro monster, you can summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and it loses 1000 attack. Or, if this card is special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you may destroy that monster instead. Next is Lollipop Yummy, or Lollipop Yummy. And it is also a level 1 light attribute beast type monster with 600 attack and 1200 defense. If you control a Link monster, there's a Link 1 monster or a level 2 Synchro, you summon this card from your hand. But when this card is normal or special summon, you can target one card your opponent controls and shuffle it into the deck. And if this card was special summoned by a Synchro monster's effect, you can banish that card instead. Now, speaking of Synchros, Cupsy Yummy Way. So this is the Synchro monster to the archetype. Level 2 light attribute beast type Synchro tuner. Require a 0 attack, 2500 defense. Requires 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. For the Synchro summon, for this card's Synchro summon, you can treat one Link 1 monster you control as a level 1 tuner. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. If this card is Synchro summoned, you can add up to 2 Yummy monsters from your deck to your hand, then discard 1. When this card activates when your opponent activates a card or an effect, quick effect, you return this card to your extra deck to summon up to 2 Yummy monsters from your graveyard. Cookie Yummy Way, and I don't know where the picture is, but oh, there it goes. So this is Cookie Yummy Way, and Cookie Yummy Way is a level 2 light attribute synchro beast type synchro monster. Tuner. Oh, it's a tuner synchro monster. Okay. 1600 attack, 0 defense. It requires one tuner plus one or more non-tuners. For this card synchro summon, just like the others, you can use a Link 1 monster as a level 1 tuner. And it says for each of the following effects, you only use once per turn each. If this card is synchro summon, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters on your field and change them to face-down defense position. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can return this card to the extra deck to summon up to 2 yummy monsters from your graveyard. Then we have Lollip Yummy. That's the advanced form of Lolly Yummy. Well, this is Lolly Yummy. Lollipop Yummy Way. And this card is a level 2 light attribute. Beast type. Beast Synchro Tuner Monster with 1200 attack, 1200 defense. Requires one tuner plus one or more non-tuners. And her ability is when your opponent activate. Oh, it says when this card is synchro summoned, you can summon to 2 yummy monsters from your graveyard, but their effects are negated. When your opponent activates a card or an effect, quick effect, you can turn this card to your extra deck and summon 2 yummy monsters from your grave. Yummy Snitchy or Snatchy. Yummy Snatchy. This is their Link monster. Link 1 light attribute beast type monster. 600 attack, points bottom. Materials. 1 level 4 or lower light beast monster. You only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can place 1 yummy field spell from your hand or deck onto your field face up. Also, you cannot link summon Link 3 or higher monsters for the rest of the turn. Once per chain, during your opponent's main phase or your battle during the main phase or your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you may pay 1,000 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summoning using a yummy monster you control. Yummy. Oh, I'm Yummy Summit Mansion or Minion. Yummy Summon Mansion. I believe this is their field spell, and it says you can only use the second and third effect of this card's name once per turn each. Yummy monsters you control gain 500 attack for each light beast monster on the field. If you control a light 1 monster, you can target 1 level 1 yummy monster in your graveyard instead of summoning it. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target up to 2 yummy monsters in your graveyard. Or banished. And place them in this card at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then we have field spell. Yummy Cement Acro Key. This is another field spell that says you can use each of the following faces of this card's name once per turn each. If you synchro summon a light B synchro monster, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. If face-up monsters you control leave the field by an opponent's card effect, you summon 1 yummy monster from your deck. If this card is in your graveyard, you target up to 2 yummy monsters in your graveyard and are banished and place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then we have Yummy Redemption. This is a normal trap, and it says, it's a continuous trap. I'm sorry, it's not a normal trap. It's a continuous trap. And it states, you only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. Monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each light beast monster you control or in your graveyard. Once per chain, if a synchro monster of a light beast synchro monster, you can draw 1 card and then place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. You can banish this card from your field. Banish this card from your graveyard to then target 1 yummy monster you control and 1 monster your opponent controls and switch control of them. Note the design of these cards are to emulate a crane game. The 100 life points is exact to 100 yen, and the synchro monsters emulate the crane game itself. Okay, that makes sense. So there's just a little bit of depiction of the artwork, just to clarify that The yummies are not food. They're more so of treats that you get from a crane game, and the life point pay of 100 is basically playing 100 yen to then pick up to play the games. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Reprints: Gravity Controller, Where Art Thou, Obedience Schooled. Okay, because Where Art Thou? Because most of the main deck, because all the main deck monsters are level 1. Obedience School, because they're like attribute beasts that are, well, they're beast type monsters. And then Gravity Controller, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Link 1 monster, the really good, the really decent one. Yeah, no, it makes sense to put him in here as well. So let's talk about Yummy. So Yummy, which my mistake, no, you're actually dolls, which doesn't make you guys straight off of the path of Madolce. Now, each of them I can easily say definitely takes advantage of their Link 1 monster being a Link 1 monster, so they can synchro with it. Benefits to each of these monsters: their recovery to bring each other onto the field and cheat out a level 2 synchro monster by using a Link 1 monster as part of the conversation. Where you really didn't think this would happen, and then they did. Giving the access to their monsters being able to synchro with the Link monsters can be beneficial. It says any Link monster, as long as it's a Link monster, you can synchro with it. You can play with it. It's a crazy amount of things. Excuse me. While I'm looking at these lineups, I'm looking at these lineups, I think this is pretty cutesy. It's giving Madolce. It's definitely giving Madolce. But it has so many bases to it. You have monster removal, you have the monster recovery, you have the negation, you have the destruction, you have the banishment. And it simply just relies on how you play around with your monsters and how fast you can, bounce things around. Now, I really need to see this archetype in play in order for me to really say, yeah, I stand behind it. We're standing behind it because it's cutesy. Didn't really work for everybody. Excuse me. But I overall see the general consensus of trying to get a deck that manipulates field spells to then have its other gimmick be manipulating its level 1 beast monsters to synchro into each other. Will synchro into their synchro monsters while also having their link monster be accessible to either negate card effects or bounce things off the board. It's a pretty strenuous job, don't get me wrong, and I think honestly the concept of it seems great on paper, but I need to see how this deck executes itself in order for me to really stand by it, or for me to really just 100% say, yeah, I'm for it. But I think it's okay. I think there's a lot of positives. Just I would like to see them in action. Because the only other deck I can think of that would work well with these guys, if you're going to be playing around with beast monsters, the Fabled. Because remember, majority of their cards do support Link level 1 beast monsters, or just beast attribute monsters overall. One for One is in this deck for sure. I was thinking Melfrey. Yeah, I was thinking Melfrey. Melfrey in them. But, because they're all beasts, they use Obedience School. And it'll be a really good shot to just link like crazy. And then there's Rate Raptor, which that's cute. It's really trying to like piece it together in my head, but no, I think this is honestly going to be a really good one for the thinkers. So, guys, let me know in the comment section. What do you think about the Yummy archetype? Are you feeling these snacks that have cat-like? Well, they're not even snacks. They're just dolls. Oh, you know what? They remind me of those little doll things that you get that look like boba. like little creatures in the boba, little kitties and dogs and stuff in the boba. Yeah, that's actually what it reminds me of. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for, well, actually, no, we're here for that too. So let me know what you guys think about the design and what you think of the overall concept for Yummy. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are there things you would like to fix? Are there things you would like to improve? And what decks would you like to see these two be in? Mine primarily are all the cards that we're definitely dealing with Beast Family. So Madolche, Tri Brigade, those are all good shots. And hopefully they, get some workaround or some leverage or even some consistency to help out with that. Because there is a lot. Melfly, Try, even the Fable, because they're level 1, easy to manipulate in that sense. So it can be a lot of things there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it'll help me out tremendously. You can hit the notification bell to be informed of when I upload more content to my channel. Socials are in the description box below. And, of course, guys, I'll catch you all next time. HJ signing out. Take care.